All of us in this community have always been very close to each other, very protective of each other.
We were very close in the community. We really care about each other, and we're all very proud how much we do care about each other. The shul has grown. The building has been renovated. We now have many children in here. We're a nice modern Orthodox shul, and we're very proud of all that we have accomplished. I'll never forget, our shul has never missed a minyan. We always had a minyan. We never did not have a minyan. But there was one Shabbos where a guy on the turnpike, a chassid, his car broke down by exit 9 of the turnpike, Erev Shabbos. He was on the way to Lakewood. And so the only thing he could do was find a place close by, and he called up Rabbi Meza, who had him come to our shul, and that Shabbos, he was the 10th person. There was one couple that lived in the South River, and they wanted to make their oven kosher. And so, like he said, this guy, Elliot Meza, who was Rabbi Meza's son, and I decided to take a blowtorch and kosher his oven. We did, but we burnt all the electrical wires at the same time, and they never could use the oven, but they still weren't angry at us. I'm just very proud of this shul. We have wonderful people. Whenever anybody has a problem, everybody comes around, make sure they help everybody. They provide food for everybody, give people rides when they need it. And so the shul is very unique. I think it's one of the most caring shuls I've ever been in my life, and it's always been that way.
I think this is a wonderful community and has grown into a wonderful community, as everybody could say. We hired Rabbi Wasser, and he became our rabbi and was to be our rabbi for approximately 30 years.
Rabbi Wasser and Aviva were tremendous role models. Through the years, they've always been a source of total inspiration to us.
So with the advent of Rabbi Wasser and this building, it attracted more people over time. I think a steady stream for some years. And it became the great large synagogue that the Young Israel of East Brunswick is today.
Over the years we've grown, and Baruch Hashem watched many people in the community grow. And as important, or perhaps more important, I feel the main job was making sure that the children and the continuity from generation to generation has grown over the years. And I think the greatest success of the shul is looking not just at what we've accomplished here in East Brunswick, and God willing, will continue to accomplish, but looking at the children and grandchildren of the members of the shul and seeing how they're continuing to pass the torch and observe Yiddishkeit and teach Yiddishkeit to their children over the generations. And in my mind, that's our greatest accomplishment of what we've done over the years.
I do consider myself very lucky to have been placed in a community like this, to have worked in founding this community, to be part of this community, and to continue to watch the community grow and develop with time.
50 years ago, the community was just a blip in the radar, and now you speak to Rabbeim from different yeshivos, and whether you go to Eretz Yisrael or whether it's here, and people know about the community. We've always tried to develop work not just on the Torah knowledge itself, but on the midos, on making it a warm community, making it a friendly place. And most of the rabbis that I've spoken to in Eretz Yisrael commented on the quality of the kids that went to yeshiva there. That it wasn't just their Torah knowledge, but it was the midos that they exhibited, the fine character that they had, the personal relationships within the shul, in terms of how people caring for each other and people doing for each other, is really the trademark and is necessary for what a community had to be and what a community should be. And thank God on a larger scale, Rabbi Hess is doing a magnificent job now, bringing the shul forward, growing the shul, and continuing that sense of what community and what the shul is.